everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today's video is going to be an update to my Pantat palette. This is actually going to be the last update before the finale because there is only 1 month to go of this year. And to be completely honest, I am so ready for 2021 and I kinda want 2020 to be over already, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. Anyways, this year I have been panning the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. As you know, it has been quite challenging for me during the past few months. When I started this Pantat palette, it was easier for me because I still had a complete palette, but after 5 months or so I had finished so many of my basic shades that I would use in my daily looks that it was getting harder month by month and my progress has been slower. However, the past month with this palette I feel has been pretty good. I have made some really nice progress and the shades that I have had left have been really fall appropriate. So I am excited to share my progress with you and also the final goals I have for the rest of this year for this palette. So let's just get into it. Let me show you what this palette looked like a month ago. And this is what the palette is looking like right now. So as you can see, after a few months of a little bit slower progress, I have now finished one set, so I am really happy about that. I have now finished the set Golden Ochre. That one I used 7 times and then it was gone. This was a shade that I used as a transition shade and I quite liked it and it was pretty easy shade to finish, so I'm really glad it's now gone. Another shade that I do have pretty good progress with is Burnt Orange, so I have used maybe a little bit over half of the shade and I have used it 8 times during the past month, so I'm really happy with my progress with this one too. With the other shades the progress is not that good, but I have still used a couple of them. So Raw Sienna over here I have used 8 times. I'm happy with my uses, but this is just not a shade that I can see so much progress with. And same goes to Real Gar. I have used it for 7 times during the past month, but the progress is not that great what comes to looking at the pan. But overall I am so happy about my progress during the past month. The other shades I didn't use during the past month, so Antique Bronze, Red Ochre and Venetian Red I didn't even touch because I really focused on finishing Golden Ochre and making good progress on Burnt Orange. Really happy with the progress. By the way, today I'm wearing Burnt Orange as my transition shade and then I am wearing Real Gar in my crease. Then I'm wearing some other eyeshadows. From my Go To Magnetic palette I do have today this all matte eyeshadow look going on and I really do love these burnt warm orangey colors this time of year. So yeah, this is what the palette is looking like right now and I have been kinda going back and forth what I want to do with this after this Pantat palette. When I started this project I thought I want to get as good use out of the palette as I possibly can, but that I'm going to declutter it after this year. Then at some point I went a little over ambitious and I thought I could finish this palette. Well, once I realized it's not possible to finish this, I thought that I would still use it this year as much as possible and then depot it. However, I think during the past month I kinda remembered why I started the Pantat palette with this one originally. When I will end the Pantat palette with this one, this palette is 4 years past the expiration date, and unlike a lot of eyeshadow formulas, I can really see the expiration with this one. Well, there's rust in the pan of the shimmers, that's kinda gross, but also I feel the mattes, they have become so powdery. Even though this has been always a powdery formula, they are even worse right now and I am so afraid that if I tried to depot this it would just be a mess because the eyeshadows are just that dusty and powdery. I don't know, because this palette is so old, because these shades are not something I really love that much, I think that after the next month I'm just going to declutter this palette. That was the original goal, and I really don't enjoy any of these shades so much that I really would go through the trouble of depotting this. And because of that, I do have now a little bit different goals for the last month with this project. I still do want to finish Burnt Orange, and there's really not much left. I think it will be about 7 uses or so and Burnt Orange will be gone, so I'm sure I can do it. But other than that, I do want to use each of these shades at least once or twice. Obviously, this is not a palette where I can really create complete looks out of anymore, but hopefully I could create something fun with this palette and my go-to magnetic palette. At this point, I feel I just want to show a little bit love for all of these shades, and then it is time to let go of the palette. But yeah, that's everything really for today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in the finale, and hopefully you will check out some of my other videos before that too. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.